Hello, Pisces. The Yoga Mystic here at your service to do a weekly energy check-in tarot reading for the sun sign of Pisces. I have cleared the energy, the space, and the cards with Palo Santo. Spirit, please preside over this reading for the sun sign of Pisces. Allow your energy to flow and move through the cards in such a way that Pisces, I love that as I'm shuffling the deck, you high priestess, you. Spirit, please allow your energy to move and guide, move and flow through the cards in such a way that Pisces may receive the messages they need at this time. All right, let's get into it. What's going on with Pisces? General reading for Pisces sun sign. Wow, it's Mercury retrograde. I keep hearing multiple possible timelines. All right, let's get a general message for our Pisces out there. What do they need to hear? Okay. You know what? It's too many cards. I want clear, obvious communication, Spirit. Clear, obvious communication. Pisces, sun signs. There we go. Okay. Judgment card. Are you going through an awakening? Are you astral traveling? Okay. Oh, all right. Okay. And okay. We'll get one more card up there. So this is like out of body experience. This is very much Pisces. This is, astral traveling, an awakening energy. Page of Wands is a new adventure, and the Hangman. So the Hangman, when it comes out, this means spiritual stuckness. This is a very Pisces card. And it's usually we need to get a different perspective. And once we get a different perspective, then light comes on. But this card came out in reverse. It's like you have received the download. You have received the new perception, the new insight, the new belief. And you're trusting the intuitive. You're taking action, taking action on the intuitive nudges. Queen of Swords, you're being wise, discerning, logical, all the spiritual energy behind you, and you're standing in front of it, wielding your sword. I like that. Those cards came out earlier. Interesting. All right, we'll keep them. We got the Ten of Cups and the Emperor. I think you're taking charge of your life for your happily ever after. You're trying, the Magician card's not here, so I don't want to say you're trying to manifest it. I'm going to say you're creating it. You're making it happen. You're making it happen, not just trying to manifest, not trying to sit around and do potions and affirmations, like action, taking the steps. Maybe the judgment, the awakening you went through kind of sparked this, okay, something's got to change. I'm open to this new beginning. I'm ready to take action to move forward. I've got the insight and the download. I'm taking action on the intuitive nudges. I'm using my wisdom, and I'm bringing my happily ever after I'm going after it. I'm making it happen. Okay. I like this for you. All right. So advice and guidance. What does Pisces need to know as they do this, as they make their happily ever after come into fruition, into the tangible? What do they need to know, Spirit? Advice and guidance for Pisces sun. Spirit, please give me advice and guidance for Pisces. Advice and guidance, please. Advice and guidance. Move on it quickly. You know, almost feel like there's this window of opportunity. Spirit's advising you to like move a little quicker. I know Pisces, okay, I'm a Pisces sun. And so I removed myself from this energy. And so I didn't even want to bring up myself or talk about, make it about me or anything like that. But I will say we have the tendency to move a little slow on things. We like naps. We like to take our time. We like to poke. We like to move about. You know, even myself, I think of like a sloth. I'm like, no, I'm just going to take my time. Spirit's like, nope, pick up the pace. Pick up the pace, Pisces. You got a window of opportunity here. Window of opportunity that you need to like take advantage of, take action on. Ooh, yeah. Open up maybe to your wild side a little bit. Vivacious, fire, passion, move fast towards your passions. You know, and the Chariot card, it's like move, move. Spirit's move. Spirit's saying move. It's fire horse energy year, you know. Look, there's a horse in here, there's a horse in there. Get on that horse, get on that bike. Move. Get moving. Sorry. I'm trying to, it's like you went through an awakening. You know, I will say this. We have the tendency, you know, we're very spiritual, right? Like Pisces is known for like that source consciousness. You know, we can very well tune in to source, not just the collective consciousness, but source. And so it becomes like, well, source will take care of it. Universe has got me. It'll be fine. And, you know, we can become like, yeah, Spirit's telling us to move this week. Move, take action, do it quickly, be fiery, passionate. One more card for advice and guidance. Okay, check in on the healing. This could be, you need to take action on that healing now. Get serious about it. Move toward healing. Okay. And then what's the final outcome? Final outcome for Pisces. Final outcome for Pisces. Final outcome. Final outcome for Pisces. You know, I'm a big believer, though, that you can't miss out on anything meant for you. But I will say, you know, there's certain times for opportunities. Yeah, you're going to step into your power. Be vivacious. Look at the fire energy. Step into your power, your vitality. Queen of Wands is the most sexiest of the deck. She's vibrant. People love to be around her. She's fun loving. But so what I was saying earlier is you can't miss anything that's meant for you. I'm a big believer in that. Everything is divinely designed. But there are certain opportunities along the way. And sometimes we don't align with those certain opportunities because we're not in alignment with it. So if there's anything that does need healing, I would say heal it. Heal it now so that you're in your full alignment with the opportunities. Okay, any other final outcome other than the Queen of Wands, other than Pisces being the vibrant selves, life of the party, final outcome. Okay, there's something in the past that you're walking away from, and it's creating a tower moment. Wow, okay. You're walking away from something in the past. It creates the tower moment. So maybe this healing something from the past, walking away, putting the burden down, something maybe you've been carrying. When you do this, it creates a tower moment. Tell me more. Tell me more about the tower. Oh, got two. Huh. The tower. Yeah, you speak your truth. You open up to your emotional fulfillment. That is very much Queen of Wands energy. Someone who speaks their truth and is emotionally fulfilled. Like the little black cat here. I love it. Oh, see a little black cat. Anyway, okay. I'm sorry, I'm resonating too much with this reading. You speaking your truth and being emotionally fulfilled, self-fulfilled, puts you in this high vibration energy. Magic, light, fire, communicating, speaking your truth. What is it from the past that you're walking away from, out of curiosity? What are you walking away from? What is Pisces walking away from? What burdens is Pisces putting down? What burdens is Pisces putting down? What are they healing? Oh, that's probably too many cards. All right, let's get one clear, obvious answer. Healing from the past. The Tower card and Death and Rebirth. I mean, like, okay, you get the message. There's change and transformation happening. What is Pisces healing from the past? What is Pisces walking away from? What burdens does Pisces need to put down? Okay, Spirit's being a little vague. And this is probably because there's so many of you out there that it needs to stay general. The moon is evolution. So whatever it is you're healing, whatever from the past you're walking away from, whatever burdens you're putting down, it's a part of your evolution, your growth. It's like phases. The Buddha story. It reminds me of the Buddha story. So the Buddha sitting underneath a tree. And along came this guy carrying a boat. And he's like, well, the Buddha asked the guy, why are you carrying the boat? And the guy said, well, I had to build it, to cross the river. And I used it to cross the river. So, and the Buddha's like, well, then, but why are you still carrying it? It's like sometimes we carry things with us because they had value in the past, right? But we don't necessarily need them anymore. And we need to free up our load, right? Like we need to be able to move through life in a light way, right? And so heavy burdens, right? See all this baggage that is a cow, I don't know, is carrying, right? Her bull. Anyway, and it's like there's things that maybe you don't need anymore. You needed it at one time, evolution, phases. But it's like, I don't need that anymore. You heal something. And then it's like, I needed it in the past. This is like remembering back. I needed it in the past, but you don't need it anymore. And this putting it down changes, transforms you. You go through a whole death and rebirth. You start speaking your truth. There's like this emotional fulfillment. Look at the treasure chest. It's like you unlock or open the treasure when you do this. It's like there's a locked treasure chest that you can't get into until you put something down. It's like you're trading in an old blanket for a new comforter. I don't know. It's probably a horrible analogy. You're trading in, an old car for a new car. That's probably a bad one too. But it's like you can't unlock this treasure inside of you until you put this one thing down, until you heal this one thing. And then you just open up, you start expressing yourself and speaking your truth, maybe even being an online influencer. I don't know. I just love this. Okay. This week I am doing the Wisdom of the Buddha Oracle deck. So let me shuffle them up real quick here. And we're going to get one Oracle card, one Buddha card for the sun sign of Pisces. Sun sign of Pisces. Ooh. On the happy path. There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. Okay, so maybe there was some sadness, some grief you were carrying with you, that just is heavy sadness and grief from the past. Sadness and grief that needs healed. You put that down, okay. I want to show you the art for this card, and we're going to read it from the book. It's a number 5, which is, the number 5 is transformation and change. Your description of paradise is beautiful, the Buddha continued, yet it is insufficient and does little justice to the glory of that pure land created for the higher training of bodhisattvas and Buddhas before they return again to help this world. I'm going to read that again. That was a lot. Your description of paradise is beautiful, yet it is insufficient and does little justice to the glory of that pure land created for the higher training of bodhisattvas and Buddhas before they return again to help this world. The worldly can speak of it in a worldly way only. They use worldly similes and worldly words. But that pure land in which the pure live is more beautiful than you can say or imagine. One can only reach this happy land if one's soul is filled with the infinite light of truth. You know, I said speaking your truth, filled with the infinite light. I mean, look at all that light in that card. Oh my gosh. And the light, all the candles, the light she's holding in her hand. Okay, one can only reach. Sorry, I'm gonna put this back up here. This happy land, if one's soul is filled with the infinite light of truth, the Dharma. One can only fully live and breathe in the spiritual atmosphere of this paradise once one has attained enlightenment. I say to you, I live in the pure land of eternal bliss even now, while I am still in the body. I preach the Dharma to you and the whole world so that all may attain the same peace, the same happiness. So the sixth of the 8 auspicious symbols, the pair of golden fish. Oh my gosh, the pair. It's a pair of fish, like a Pisces symbol. Oh my goodness. Okay, the pair of golden fish swim freely in the happy waters of abundance. Combat the fires of attachment with good judgment and faith, knowing that these waters are plentiful. Any happiness shared is readily returned in kind. Huh, wow, that's beautiful. That's so cool that you got this card. And then it has 2 fish, like the Pisces, on the happy path. You know, sometimes we chase worldly things, careers, jobs, relationships, homes, whatnot. But Pisces is very evolved. You know, I said again, source consciousness. We have a way of channeling and tuning into that language, that communication field, that energy field. And it's like your truth is to be so connected and channeled and tuned into that. Yeah, you can still have a beautiful home. You can still have a partner, relationship. You can still have a career. But I really think that that's all going to come from this. This is what, you know, Pisces needs to get right first, is the truth of themselves, the source relationship. And then once this is very strong and they're speaking their truth and they have this, they've opened up their treasure chest, then those other things, you know, you can, I wouldn't say even chase them, but I think you'll just enjoy life. You'll enjoy all the things, the happily ever after. You've been, as we looked here, you know, you're trying to make your happily ever after come into fruition, and you are doing it. But I feel like, and maybe it's the one thing that the healing or the phase is, you know, humanly conditioned of this is what I should be doing, or that is what I should be doing, or whatever. It's almost like, no, wait a minute. It's about who I am. It's not about anything I should be doing or anything I should be accomplishing. It's about who the F you are, right? and go in peace, go in happiness, go in joy. There's this abundance of love that you can channel into, and that those around you right now need. The world needs that love, that guidance, that the gifts that you have to share. But of course, you've got to give it to yourself first and foremost. Anyway, I'm probably rambling. So, okay, Pisces, we'll see you next time. Have a great week.